Service with the Mass Band, comprising the Ghana Armed Forces Central Band and the Ghana Police Band on parade, ready for inspection. Commander Kwejo Nyako Anson reporting, Your Excellency. Your Excellency.
Your Excellencies, we have the parade adjutant in the person of Captain David Sarkodie Odro. The Ghana Army contingent is commanded by Captain Bernard Esofi. The Ghana Navy contingents are commanded by Lieutenant Ghana Navy Seriam Gadeka and Lieutenant Ghana Navy Albert Amwa Efum. The Ghana Air Force contingent is commanded by Flight Lieutenant Rashid Bashiru. The Ghana Police contingent is under the command of Assistant Superintendent of Police Brako Nana Joshua. The Ghana Prisons contingent is under the command of Assistant Superintendent of Police Kwekuban Achimfor Bafo. The Ghana National Fire Service contingent is commanded by Assistant Division Officer Grade 2 Alfred Apia. The Customs Division contingent is commanded by Assistant Revenue Officer Emmanuel Nana Ewuku Asari. The President is moving to the cenotaph to light the perpetual flame. Lighting of the flame is a symbol of the spirit of independence. It reminds us of our responsibility to keep the spirit alive. This morning, as the pot under the symbolic black star glows with flame, we hope to rekindle our flame of nationalism in unity and peace, pillars of development. This is in line with our theme for this year's celebration, which is building prosperity, restoring hope. The Cenotaph Guards are commanded by Chief Petty Officer Class 2, Owusu Emmanuel. The Ghana Army Guard is Staff Sergeant Mensah Matthias. The Ghana Navy Guard is Petty Officer Class 2, Hanson William. The Ghana Air Force Guard The inspection is over, and the parade commander will now ask permission to carry on with the rest of the parade.
Praise! Shows! Day! Your Excellency, inspection over. May I have your permission to carry on with the parade? Your Excellency. Your Excellency.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we also have Assistant Superintendent of Immigration, Elijah Atugba in Sobila, commanding the Ghana Immigration Service Contingent. And the National Ambulance Service Contingent is under the command of Advanced Emergency Medical Technologist, John Fraze Doche Asangba. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the band to display.
Praise of day. Band to the front. Praise. Stand.
The band is under the command of Sub Lieutenant Emmanuel Edwapia. The band masters are Chief Petty Officer Class 1 Anaka Stanley Godwin and Chief Inspector Steven Techu. The drum majors are Chief Petty Officer Class 1 Ayete James Wayo, Sergeant Menu Emmanuel, Lance Corporal Anowo Deborah, Able Seaman Class 1 Boache Isaac, and Inspector Haruna Shamira. The mass band commenced the display with a resounding fanfare. Which led seamlessly to an advance in quick time. The band will execute a sharp halt and divide into two formations. One half of the formation will form the figure 69, marking Ghana's 69 years of independence. The other half will conduct precision maneuvers into a diamond formation. They will then transition into a straight lining formation. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing a display by the drum majors at the center of the street lining formation. The band will soon reform to depict the Adinkra symbol in Sam. The Insan Adinkra symbol represents high quality handmade fabric and it embodies excellence, genuineness, and authenticity. Rooted in a tree proverb, "Nia onim insana otonango," to which he who does not know authentic insan will buy fake. In the context of nation building, it emphasizes the importance of maintaining high standards in national initiatives, which is crucial for national growth and development. It also advocates the development of local industries, especially textile weaving, to achieve economic self-sufficiency. The Insan symbol serves as a vital reminder that genuine effort and a commitment to quality are essential for sustainable development and national progress. That is the Insan Adinkra symbol. The band will perform the patriotic song Ma Omanyi Munsem, which urges citizens to pray for and demonstrate love for their nation. On the keyboard this morning is Sub-Lieutenant Doris Ebonyi, and the vocalists are Sub-Lieutenant Teresa Ananyako and Lance Corporal Debbie Kaulabi. That was a splendid performance by the mass band. Shall we please give them a round of applause?
His Excellency, distinguished guests, we shall proceed to take poetry recital from learners of St. John Bosco Roman Catholic Basic School in the Tema West municipality. St. John Bosco, with your permission, was established in 1985 as a private school by the Good Shepherd Catholic Church, Community 2, Tema, with an initial enrollment of 72 learners. In 1986, the KG was absorbed into the public sector by the government. This was followed by the absorption of the primary and JHS department in 1981. St. John Bosco presently boasts of 838 learners and a staff strength of 29, consisting of male teachers who are 7 and 22 female teachers. The lead performers are Khadija to Mohammed. She will lead with the English recital. Jewelry Danson will lead with Gang recital. And Emmanuel Astari will lead with Chi recital.
Good job. vie bi banye den o manye nyawali anya flanga no nyawali anya flanga no nyahanya la atwa kwani wangmele agbe kwani jewati anna wadroma keni nuwa bolale kentrowo ike nyawali anya flanga no nyawali anya flanga no nyahaje mati anna wakboje nyami fe mamli awa watame ehegbe Africa nile loi pana jawoma nuwa kesio wachichi ofe edro wakeshikau shika isona biju wagbe ene ewole mati koko mesio wa awangaye bele wahia petomo onufu kwadu wakeshikaga aka woklo to ogugo nole moto ekebau wahesale kewakusumi ajije kayashon kwadi kemoko besile moko abo eno your excellency the president the humble lion from the north the warrior from Gonja today as Ghana marks its 69th birthday let's lift the flag of Ghana high let's lift the flag of Ghana high and let's keep the torch of hope burning. Our country was built on strong pillars, red, yellow, green, with a black star of Africa unity resting in the middle. Mention gold, and we have it in abundance. We also have timber, which we export outside. Our farmers and fishermen are very hardworking, explaining why we suffer no famine. Our respect for our country must shine like the stars. Derogatory words must never be heard from us. Our culture unites us under the flag that brings us together as fellow Ghanaians of one nation, one country, and with a common destiny. Amanteni John Dramani Mahama, Nina Bedi Etre, Professor Zaina na Opoku Adimai, Oba Son of Papebi, Barima Katetre Kwama, Otosum watching Nana no. When I walk, I wonder, Oba Bessia, Odi Kanye, or Mampeni Abedi Etre Wayamanmu. When I would the idea what commander say, oh, bring Ponko Kra Odi Kanye. Your Excellency, John Dramani Mahama, Nigeria Fusi Wohene say, Are attire to Oduduwa of the source, that Sebre, or Sia Diayo, Indera Japanana, Gonjani this year, Papebi, Prekese Jamendu, Opti Crotiana no Agiesiemu, a man penny on my home Kabaniman, or Kessie, Ojina Pinti Maneman, and then Ghana, Edi Ifie Ediosia Enkrom, and then did the Acacia Mayenia. Mema Mwati, a penny for near Titri, Monsieur Muhaninia. Yamagana Franca Son Quattro, Yamagana Franca Son Quattro, Yama any da Swakani and Quaton Strain. Yanim Yasa, your go Mansi, Yensro Akudie Biara. Yananum who handed them it to a ball quite part to Hama, a man every Brumunya or found who dear. Yaya Akufua, it is say it Siamwa, Mutsea the same carbon near Sumje. Say in Fama no demba, in Yaki to me boo. Now so in ya ever quiet mudia, it's now a pincing. Yanit say a man who am an it is a frayer who they hear damwa. Mama yanyan and Samemwaya when you're home, na enena etra odo. It is a siasaya, Mama yanya when you're atu, Nanobamaya den carbon nebakoye, I susujia. Wakabakwa, waka yeninia efise, yeninia free of no bakum, yamfa enebako sonjom se, Ghana di adie, na a dance to free a man, I ewo a bribri muninia.
On my penny Mahama, Yea, any that's all. Yana nanum baby. Nanso would ye. What best sell her cry? What a mamma Eddie Kino. One better cry. Say a kind, yeah. One my is your cordial nope. The BC Yama. The BA Janidi. West see I Sabia would do a baby. A big rage hospital. In Cramante Mua. Now in Yama referee a serious crowd dear. Take us away a little as well. Ye poor cry. Oh my penny heightened. What is it be to say? Who? What am I to me to cry? It's a card. A son of Fango out. What it is too easy. Yes, to me the Empress Sadako. Oh my penny John Dramani Mahama. I need a Swahili. Yet so was Swa. Now yes, sorry.
Distinguished guests,
Yeah, you are a
St. John Bosco Basic School. Shall we put hands together for St. John Bosco? Laboni, Senior High, perform some patriotic song. Thank you very much, St. John Bosco. St. John Bosco, thank you. Thank you so much for the wonderful performance. Laboni Senior High leads us through patriotic songs. They are performing Wabajake, composed by Amanziba and arranged by round of applause for Laboni Senior High School. Laboni Senior High School. Senior High, shall we give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests? We shall proceed to invite Aloboshi 1 and 2 basic schools to give us some traditional dance performance. They are performing Bamaya, Tora, and Kadodo Abojo. Bamaya is a traditional dance, celebratory of the people of Dagomba in the northern Ghana. It's often called the rain dance. Bamaya commemorates a 19th century drought where men dressed in women's attire to appease the gods results in rain. It's often performed at festivals, funerals, and social gatherings. Bamaya means the valley is wet in Dagbani. It originated during a severe, long-lasting drought in the northern region of Ghana. Tora is also a traditional, joyous, and celebratory dance performed by women and young girls from the Dagomba ethnic group in the northern Ghana. It's often performed at weddings, funerals, and after harvest. The dance is rooted in Dagomba legend involving a king, Nenzo, and his best friend, Nazu Jangulo. The Torah is used for entertainment and education. It's considered a soul of Dagon culture. Distinguished guests, this is the Torah dance. It is a traditional, joyous, and celebratory dance performed by women and young girls from the Dagomba ethnic group in the northern Ghana. It's often performed at weddings, funerals, and after harvest. The dance is rooted in Dagomba legend involving a king, Nenzo, and his best friend, Nazu Jangulo. The significance of this dance is that it is used for education and for entertainment. It is considered a soul of Dagon culture. Distinguished guests, we are witnessing the Kadodo Adobo dance. The dance is the initial graceful phase of the Adobo war dance, performed primarily by Ewe women in Ghana, Togo, and Benin. It depicts the strength of the woman on the war front, assisting the men to capture their enemies. It acts as a curtain raiser, featuring elegant, flowing arm gestures, precise waist movements, and gentle taps or hops, with the leading foot before the men's energetic axial phase. This beautiful dance originates from Dahomey, now Benin, as a spiritual religious dance trophy before adapting into a social recreational dance. It is frequently performed during traditional festivals, funerals, and social gatherings to entertain and showcase cultural heritage. Distinguished guests, Aloboshi 1 and 2 basic schools. Alomoshi 1 and 2 basic school. Shall we put hands together for such a wonderful performance? They gave us Bamaya, Tora, and the Kadodo Adobo performance. May I mention that these two performances were coordinated by Mr. Michael Into Aye, the Director, PE and Sports of the Ghana Education Service.
The parade will now advance in review order.
Right! Right! Chase! Right! So, right! Up! Right! Will advance in review order. By the center. Quick march.
Shall we please rise for the national anthem? All personnel in uniform are to pay the appropriate compliment.
Rain! National salute! Resign! Arms!
be seated. The parade commander will now ask permission to stand the parade at for the anniversary speech by the President of the Republic and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces.
Escort.
May I have your permission to stand the parade at ease for the delivery of the anniversary speech, Your Excellency. I, Your Excellency.
Indeed, before the President would deliver his speech, we shall take drum appellation from the Ministry of Health Basic School located in the Accra Metropolitan under the directorship of Madam Justine Ivy Apau. The reciters are Rahel Afari-Yeboah and Carol Na Ahima Densua Entry. The Ministry of Health Basic School was established in 1975 with 5 boys and 8 girls. Now they boast of over 2,000 student population and 60 staff population.
Reign of day. Reign. Stand east. Up.
COVID-19 levy. lele. Ayeko Shula Papa. Nigana John Dramani Mahama. Ghana be femi ba omanyeke mi habo. Nuba ane si ajo nimre akwe. Koni Ghana aya ehe. No ya keshere mo aba. Wala wala. Ni oke ofe. Basta odeyan. Ni riema, riema, riema. Ghana mafemi mbobotwe. Ni oke ofe. Riema kede ningo. Nyeba nenye iwaladon.
Shall we please give them a round of applause? May I at this juncture respectfully invite the President of the Republic of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, to deliver the 69th Independence Anniversary Address.
Thank you. Kindly be seated. Thank you. Your Excellency, First Lady Lordina Dramani Mahama, Your Excellency, Dr. Honorable Terence Drew, Prime Minister of St. Kitts and Nevis, and your beautiful wife, Your Excellency, Vice President Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman, the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Your Lordship, Chief Justice Paul Bafoboni, Your Excellencies, former Presidents John Ajekum Kufuor and Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, the Chief of Staff and senior government officials, honorable ministers and deputy ministers, Your Excellencies, members of the diplomatic corps, Name, Nime, officers and men of the Ghana Armed Forces, our school children and youth of Ghana, my fellow citizens. On this sacred day, the 6th of March, we gather once again to commemorate the freedom that our forebears won for us 69 years ago. We stand here not just as witnesses to history, but as guardians of a legacy and architects of our shared destiny that are united under the red for our courage, the gold for our wealth, the green for our forests, and the black star that shines as a beacon of hope for Africa and the diaspora. Today, as we mark our 69th independence anniversary, we do so under the theme, Building Prosperity, Inspiring Hope. This theme is more than just ceremonial. It represents a covenant between the government and the governed, a solemn promise that every decision we make and every policy we implement must foster prosperity and renew hope for every Ghanaian. just 6 days ago, I stood before Parliament to deliver the State of the Nation address. I spoke honestly about our challenges and confidently about the future and the progress we are making. But today, I speak not only to our Parliament, but to every Ghanaian, the farmer in the northern savannah, the trader in the Makola markets, the teachers in our classrooms, the nurses in our hospitals and clinics, the young entrepreneur with a smartphone in his hand, and every Ghanaian, both at home and in the diaspora. This is our story. This is our moment. We cannot speak of Ghana's present without paying homage to our past. 69 years ago, Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah proclaimed to the world that at long last the battle is ended and that Ghana, our beloved country, is free forever. He also added that the independence of Ghana is meaningless unless it is linked up with the total liberation of the African continent. Nkrumah did not only grant us independence, he awakened within us a sense of consciousness and a continental purpose. Starting with the UGCC and eventually the CPP, along with the countless unsung heroes and patriots, they sparked a movement that altered the course of African history. Today, we honor the memory of Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and all others who have led this country after him. All of them have been a part of our history and have brought us to this moment in our lives. From Dr. Kofi Abrifabuzia to J.A. Ankara, Akwesi Afrifa, Ike Achampong, General Akufo, Jerry John Rawlings, John Ajekum Kufuor, John Evans Atta Mills, and Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Every administration, regardless of its political inclination, has played its part in building the nation we all proudly call Ghana. Our democracy has endured because we've learned to compete without destroying, to disagree without hatred, and to transfer power peacefully, which is evidence of the maturity and the wisdom of the Ghanaian people. Your Excellency Prime Minister Terence Drew, your presence here today carries great significance for us. Your visits and our bilateral engagements represent more than just diplomacy. They signify a historic reconnection between Ghana and our brothers and sisters in the Caribbean, branches of the same ancestral tree. The dungeons of the Cape Coast and Elmina castles remind us of the dark chapters of history when millions of Africans were forcibly transported across the Middle Passage to the so-called New World. Yet from that tragedy arose the remarkable resilience, creativity, and cultural brilliance that continue to influence the world. Today, Ghana is working with partners across Africa and the diaspora to seek historical justice. Later this month, Ghana will submit a motion to the United Nations declaring slavery and the transatlantic slave trade the gravest crime against humanity. This motion will represent the justice and restitution that is long overdue. And Ghana, the first sub-Saharan African nation to gain independence, will once again lead the global call for dignity and restoration. My fellow citizens, when I took office, you granted me a clear mandate to reset our nation, Ghana. Resetting Ghana goes beyond simply managing our issues. It involves transforming how we govern, how we produce, and how we share the fruits of our prosperity. Over the past year, we've taken decisive steps to stabilize our economy, restore investor confidence, and rebuild fiscal discipline in how we manage our resources. Inflation is declining, the cedi, our local currency, is stabilizing, and confidence in the Ghanaian economy is gradually returning. We've renegotiated our debts to obtain more sustainable terms for our people, and we've redirected valuable national resources towards healthcare, education, agriculture, and employment creation. But resetting Ghana goes beyond just the numbers. It involves resetting our values, our expectations, and the social contract that exists between leaders and citizens. Leadership must be accountable. Corruption is a cancer that erodes the very foundation of our nation. Every cedi that is stolen from the public purse represents a classroom that is robbed of textbooks. It represents a hospital that will go without medicines. It represents a road that will be left uncompleted. And it represents a young graduate that will be denied opportunity. Under my leadership, we're not just fighting corruption with words alone. We're strengthening institutions, protecting anti-corruption agencies from political interference, and ensuring that no individual, regardless of their status or party, is above the law. But government cannot win this battle alone. We must foster a national culture of integrity, where honesty is valued and public service is regarded as a sacred duty. Independence granted us freedom, but freedom demands responsibility. We need to re-establish discipline in our national life, discipline in how we manage public resources, discipline in adhering to the law, discipline in how we treat one another in public life. Patriotism should extend beyond just slogans. True patriotism must be shown through our everyday actions. The citizen who protects public property, the public servant who treats every Ghanaian with respect, and the entrepreneur who opts to invest his resources in Ghana's future. Above all, we must place country above party, above tribe, and above personal interest. Citizens, Ghana is bigger than any one of us. To the young people of this country, I see you, I hear you, and I believe in your potential. You belong to a generation that is armed with tools and opportunities that earlier generations could hardly have imagined. In your hands, a smartphone transforms into a classroom. In your hands, a business platform, a smartphone transforms into a business platform. In your hands, a smartphone transforms into a creative studio and a gateway to the global economy. However, I also recognize your frustrations, and that is why government is investing in digital infrastructure, entrepreneurship programs, and innovation hubs across the country, from Accra to Kumasi to Tamale, Takrady, Ho, and Koforidua. We're reforming education to meet the needs of the modern economy and expanding internship and apprenticeship programs to bridge the gap between school and the world of work. But success will also depend on discipline, resilience, and excellence. And let me give you sound advice. The future belongs to those who prepare for it. Permit me to congratulate the 52 outstanding students who received the President's Independence Day Award for school children earlier this week. I also commend Keta Secondary Technical School for winning the 69th Independence Day quiz competition. And I extend my congratulations to the winners of this year's National Debates Competition. All of you represent the promise of Ghana's future. My fellow countrymen and women, I'm pleased to announce that I have assented to the 24-hour Economy Authority Bill, and it has now become law. This historic reform will boost Ghana's productivity. Businesses will be incentivized to run across multiple shifts. Factories will operate around the clock, and services will become more accessible to our citizens. 1,000 new jobs will be generated across various sectors, ranging from manufacturing and logistics to security and transportation. This initiative will enable us to optimize the use of our national infrastructure and establish Ghana as a competitive industrial hub. And this is how we will create prosperity. I'm also pleased to announce that we're in the final stages of setting up the Women's Development Bank. This work has been under the leadership of our hard-working Vice President, Jane Nana Opoku-Agyeman. Our women entrepreneurs have historically been the backbone of Ghana's informal economy, and yet too many of them face barriers to affordable credit. This Women's Development Bank will provide accessible financing, mentorship, and business support that is tailored to women-led enterprises. When women succeed, families thrive, and nations prosper. Women of Ghana, we are committed to investing so that you realize your full potential. Ghana's destiny is inseparable from Africa's destiny. Today, Africa is home to over 1.4 billion people and possesses the youngest workforce in the world. The African Continental Free Trade Area, which is based here in Accra, is one of the most ambitious economic integration projects in the history of the world. A unified market for African goods and services, a platform for African innovation, a foundation for Africa's economic sovereignty. Ghana will continue to lead by example, demonstrating that democracy, economic reform, and African unity can succeed together. As we approach the milestone of Ghana's 70th anniversary next year, let us reaffirm our national vision. A vision of a Ghana where no child will go to bed hungry. And a Ghana where education is accessible and empowering, a Ghana where healthcare is affordable and accessible, a Ghana with world-class infrastructure, a Ghana that produces what it consumes, a Ghana where merit and not connections decides opportunity, a Ghana that is digitally connected from Aflao to Hamile, a Ghana that preserves its forests and environment for future generations. This vision is within reach, but it requires our collective efforts. My fellow Ghanaians, 69 years ago, our nation was born in hope, and together we gather here this morning to renew that hope. The journey has not always been smooth. We have stumbled and often felt disappointed in ourselves. But we have never given up. There's resilience that defines the Ghanaian spirit still lives on. As your president, I pledge to serve with integrity, humility, and unwavering dedication to the welfare of our people. But Ghana's progress cannot rely solely on my leadership. It will depend on every citizen doing their part. Wherever you are, whatever you do your part with excellence. Do it for Ghana, do it for Africa, and do it for the generations yet unborn. Ladies, as I conclude, building prosperity, inspiring hope is not merely today's theme. It is our national mission. Today we celebrate how far we have come, and when we leave here, tomorrow we must commit ourselves to how far we will go. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. Long live Ghana and long live African unity. I thank you.
Of the 59th Independence Anniversary Address. Thank you, Your Excellency. The parade commander will now invite the Forces Sergeant Major, Chief Warrant Officer Ado Daniel, to lead the contingent in giving 3 hearty cheers to the President of the Republic of Ghana and Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces.
Forces Sergeant Major, to the front.
The Forces Sergeant Major, Chief Warrant Officer Ado Daniel, was born in Kede in the Eastern region. He attended Dunkwanta Secondary School in the Oti region for his ordinary level certificate and Kumasi Polytechnic for Royal Society of Arts Stage 3 accounting option. He holds a higher national diploma in accounting from the same institution and a Bachelor of Science degree in accounting from the University of Professional Studies. Chief Warrant Officer Ado Daniel also holds advanced certificates in industrial security management, forensics and investigations from the University of Ghana Business School, and a Master of Arts in Peace, Security and Intelligence Management from the University of Professional Studies.
Good morning, Your Excellency. May I have your permission? Carry on with the year. Your Excellency.
He was enlisted into the Ghana Army on 5th January 1996 and posted to 4th Infantry Battalion in Kumasi until his current appointment as a Forces Sergeant Major of the Ghana Armed Forces. Chief Warrant Officer Ado Daniel has served with distinction as a Machine Gun Warrant Officer at the Army Combat Training School, the Regimental Sergeant Major for Ghana Battalion in the Democratic Republic of Congo Battalion, and Command Sergeant Major, Central Command Headquarters in Kumasi, and the Sergeant Major of the Ghana Army.
Praise Remove headrest. Remove.
On the review officer, the President and the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, His Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama. Chabai!
Hey!
Chabai!
Hey!
Chabai!
Yay!
Ghana, Ota! Yeah! Ghana, Ota! Yeah!
Right! We'll replace headrest. Replace.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and that was the 4th Sergeant Major Chief Warrant Officer Ado Daniel leading the contingent to give 3 hearty cheers to the President of the Republic and the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Your Excellency, hand over. May I have your permission to follow Your Excellency? Yes, Your Excellency.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to announce that today marks the birthday of Her Excellency the First Lady, Mrs. Lordina Mahama. Happy birthday, Your Excellency. And before the parade marches off, let us kindly note that the Ghana Armed Forces will not hold Open Day this year. Any inconvenience caused is deeply regretted. However, there will be fireworks display at the Kwame Nkrumah Circle, popularly known as Accra, Dubai, near Obra Sports, this evening at 7 p.m.
Right! So,
the parade commander will now ask permission to march off the colors and the remaining of the parade.
Your Excellency, the 69th Independence Anniversary Parade over. May I have your permission to march off the colors and the remainder of the parade? Your Excellency. I, Your Excellency. National salute.
Shall we please rise for the national anthem?
Present. Arms. Show day.
Please be seated. Thank you.
No. March of the colors.
You are please requested to rise as the colors passes where you are seated as a mark of compliment to the colors.
Right. Present.
Quick march. Color battle. Shine light to light. Right. Oh. What? Move right to go. Right. There.
have come to the end of this year's Independence Day anniversary parade. I humbly request that we remain seated as our dignitaries take leave of the ground. We'll see the President of the Republic of Ghana taking leave of us first, followed by the Prime Minister of the Federation of States, Kate Nevis, and then followed by the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. We would like to express our sincere appreciation to you all for your attendance and participation. I am Lieutenant Colonel Rita Anane from the Department of Public Relations, Ghana Armed Forces, and I have been your Mistress of Ceremonies for today's program. My co-Master of Ceremonies is Mr. Daniel Feni, Head of Public Relations Unit of the Ghana Education Service. We wish you all safe journeys as you travel to your various destinations, and may God richly bless us all. Thank you. I wish to emphasize that there won't be any open day by the Ghana Armed Forces in all garrisons this year, and any inconvenience caused is deeply regretted. There will be fireworks display at the Kwame Nkrumah Circle, popularly known as Accra, Dubai, near Obra Sport this evening at 7 p.m. You are all invited. Thank you.
So I say, take over.
Yes, sir.
Future TV, yanda chini. Future TV, yanda chini. Future TV, yanda chini. Future TV, yanda chini. Future TV, yanda chini.
As a member of the parade second in command will soon hand over the parade to the parade commander.
Future TV, yanda chini. Future TV, yanda chini.
Prison Service, Ghana National Fire Service, the Customs Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority, Ghana Immigration Service, and the National Ambulance Service, with the mass band comprising the Armed Forces Band and the Police Band on parade, ready for your takeover. Squadron Leader Leslie Kofi Yali reporting. May I have your permission to follow?
Very good. Follow.
Yes, sir.
The parade commander is marching to assume command of the parade. He will invite the colors to march on parade. As the colors march in front of where you are seated, you are humbly requested to rise as a mark of compliment to the colors. All personnel are requested to pay the appropriate compliments.
Now, march on the colors. Rise up. Ready. Calabote. Burning center. Quick march. Calabote. China's right. Right forward. Yes. One. Let's go. Let's go.
Hello. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have in our midst His Lordship Justice Paul Bafoboni, the Chief Justice of the Republic. We also have the arrival of the former President, His Excellency John Ejekum Kufuor, and His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. You are most welcome, sir. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, an important feature of every military parade is the custom of carrying colors or flags. In the past, each regiment or unit carried a flag into battle as a rallying point for its troops. Unlike the colors today, which bear the badges of achievement of a regiment and its crest, early flags were basically banners of just a single color. Colors are so important that during battles in the past, officers and men would rather tear their colors and distribute them among themselves rather than having them fall into the hands of the enemy. The colors never turn back, not even on parade. This is because true soldiers never turn their backs to the enemy. Paying compliment to the colors is therefore a tribute to the sovereign authority of the nation or a military unit past accomplishments, and those who died for those accomplishments. Colors are awarded to a unit by the head of state at a formal and solemn ceremony. On parade this morning are the National Army, Navy, and Air Force colors. Carrying the national color is Lieutenant Ghana Navy Gideon Bar Pamford. The escort is Petty Officer Class 1, Ahia Dome Jonathan. The Army color is carried by Lieutenant David Kwame Kumson. The color escorts are Warrant Officer Class 2, Akanlo Cypran, and Sergeant Donko Martin. The Naval Ensign is Sub-Lieutenant Richard Sapon, and his color escorts are Chief Petty Officer Class 2, Amo Vincent, and Petty Officer Class 2, Sapo Benjamin. The Air Force color is carried by Flying Officer Mark Kwesi Boache, and the escorts are Warrant Officer Class 2, Dokute Ebenezer, and Sergeant Ajete Dennis Ajay. With the colors on parade, all is now set for the arrival of our dignitaries. As we await the arrival of our dignitaries, permit me to read the profile of our parade commander. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the parade commander for this year's anniversary is Commander Kwejo Nyako Anson. He was born on 2nd August 1982. He comes from Abam near Kede in the Kwai Bibrem district of the Eastern region. He obtained his basic and secondary education certificate from the 5th Battalion Infantry Basic School in Burma Camp and the Swedro Secondary High School. He holds a higher diploma in marine engineering from the Regional Maritime University, Accra. He holds a Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering from the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Master of Science in Defense and International Politics from the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, and a Master of Arts in Defense Studies with specialty in gender and war from King's College, London, in the United Kingdom. He was commissioned into the technical branch of the Ghana Navy as a marine engineer officer on 7th September 2007. He attended the Warship Maintenance Branch Chief course at the Naval University of Engineering in Wuhan, China, and the Advanced Diesel Engineering course at the Surface Warfare Officer School in Rhode Island, United States. He has served as a marine engineering officer on board several Ghana Navy ships, namely Ghana Navy ship Achimota, Bonsu, Anzoni, Ya Asantwa, and Nagbewa. As a seasoned sailor, he was awarded the King Neptune's Badge as an emerald shellback in 2016 for crossing the equator twice on board the United States ship Gaston Hall and the Ghana Navy ship Nag Bewa in 2010 and 2016. He has also held several appointments both onshore and offshore. Currently, he is the Director Special Projects at the Naval Headquarters. He has served as a military observer in the United Nations Multi-Dimensional Integrated Stabilization Mission in Central Africa Republic. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, arriving now is the Vice President of the Republic, Her Excellency, Professor Nana Jane Opoku Agyemang. Shall we please rise to welcome her and remain standing for the national anthem?
Raise! Raise! Chin! Raise! Show! Day!
All personnel in uniform are to salute as the national anthem is being played.
Right! National salute! Present!
Please be seated. You are most welcome, Your Excellency.
Raise up day up. Raise stand and east.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we await the arrival of the Prime Minister of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, Honorable Dr. Terence Michael Drew. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we await for his arrival, permit me to conclude with a profile of the parade commander. Our parade commander is a professional member of the Ghana Institution of Engineering and an alumnus of the African Center for Strategic Studies. Arriving now is the Prime Minister of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, Honorable Dr. Terence Michael Drew, and his spouse. Shall we rise to welcome him and remain standing for the national anthem of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis?
Praise